Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCK Cup 2025.
Doing the grubs.
Ambach isn't 6 yet. I think he does really want to hit it, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And with Prio roaming from top as well, Morgan does have his ult.
All right, we're just going to face check it. Somebody has to, but that means that Paulo probably dead, able to get a knockback here on Lahens, but the ult goes in, and so does Closer, trying to make something of this, but Lahens is wasting so much of his time. Finally, they do take him down, but Hambach will go down as well. It's a 3v2 in favor of Nongshim, and they will take control of the grubs. Should be 3 to them.
Yeah, I did question the decision to go for that. It's a line to charm people out of it as well. As the Dragon will be going over to BRION, and this is an interesting game. I feel like in our first series of the day, we had comps that were very clearly tailored towards one thing or another. I feel like both these comps, like obviously Nongshim it should make for a really fun mid-game. And that's what we expect, right? It's seed number 4 versus seed number 5. And both of these two teams have given us a lot to be excited about. And then some things that maybe not so much, as we are fighting again, but this time Hambach does have his ult.
Lahens kind of like walked in there. He's like, hey, I want to take a fight. And he died.
He did.
Because of that. So, Charm going to land here on a Gideon. He's also in a lot of trouble. The pick potential showing itself. Oh, the equalizer has to be flashed. As Morgan also going to flash away from just Fisher.
Yeah, not going to lie, Morgan, I don't think you would have died there.
No.
It's Talia with Lost Chapter. I think you would have been okay. Definitely good flash. Ooh, they will spot this now. Paulo should be enough, although with the TP, I'm not so sure. It's still Poppy, though.
They're going to go in. I mean, it is just a level 6 Poppy. Can they take her down? Where's the damage? Not quite there. Finally, they do take him, but Jiwoo, the stacked turret damage, just 2 shots him. And yeah, as you said,
Flashed and not taken that final hit, but they ended up doing so. Be giving over a return. But they went to Paulo. It's also not the end of the world, as now we're going to keep getting these fights. Both teams are very happy to just roll into one another. It's 4 versus 4. Neither King nor Morgan will be joining as they don't have TP. That's Asriel.
Okay, well, they're going to engage on a Poppy again. We'll see if it works out. He's got Locket this time. They finally take him out. And there you go. Poppy's gone. Hambach's in a rough spot. He's going to be taken out. And all of a sudden, what was a 4v4 turns into a 4v2, except Fisher goes in. Oh, the stun! They both got stunned on the rocks! And now Jiwoo hyping, or just flashing in on a hype, just gonna take him down. Runs away. And they forgot about Talia, didn't they?
That was about the most Talia value I've seen in a long time. I want you to pay I think the first real big lead we've seen. Cole also now cashed out for Jiwoo. Currently sitting on 3-1 on the Kaisa.
All right, well, Closer's trying to take it into his own hands, and this time he is going to dodge the rocks, and Fisher doesn't have flash, so he's just dead. Nice little shutdown, goes over to Hambach.
Ooh.
Nice little pick.
Yeah, definitely good. Giving more gold over to this 2v2 of Wukong and Ahri is kind of what the comp is centered around, so going to be feeling great for them. As we do have now the Herald being taken by Gideon. I don't think there's anything that they can do. But the first Turblock going over to BRION means that we will be looking at a final objective, because it's a lot more conditional on where he can go compared to
you know exactly
like
which direction he's going in.
Yeah, exactly.
And when he engages, it's a straight line. So it's like, it's not like Ahri who's, you know, trickstering around.
I mean, we even saw Closer like very deliberately take a specific angle there, right? To get out the E, and then once you're around it and Closer hits the skill shots, there's nothing that you can really do. This is a second tier charge to come through here as well. Now Morgan should be able to clear out this wave, although he doesn't have his ult just yet. Yeah, actually, with ult, I think he can clear that, but instead it's going to be an inner given over. Nongshim getting a lot of gold on the map here.
Yeah, I mean, they have 5 ground throw.
Well, no.
How many of those have we had, though?
Oh, so many.
Where teams set up and they're like, we're doing it, we're going to do it, and then we're going to turn, and then they try to turn and they already took way too much damage, and it's just...
Again.
Or they try to do it and they die. And
it's an AoE shred. Like, think of how good in some metas, what was it called? Not Locket, what is it? The Aegis. Shield of the Aegis? Aegis of the Legion? I don't know what it was exactly. As
Yes,
you know,
I remember, yes. The shield
that
that they just...
the aura item that gave him Aura's.
Ardent Sensor.
Why?
That's a kill onto Mbessa. Look at this. The follow-up is huge too. Lahen's burning so far down. Even the Malignance damage helping out, and Noshim, they were not ready to take that fight.
They didn't just get those kills. Look at the sums used as well. Fisher flashed, Gideon flashed, Lahen's flashed. BRION, I think this is an actual Otacon angle this time around. I do like the contest though. Fisher still has his ultimate and like the turn. Now I don't know.
Not sure about the ult. I mean, they might have enough damage though to take out Palu. Ult comes down on the Gideon, and now that's your jungler gone. Desperate to try to contest. They're going to stop and reset it.
They got a dip.
Yeah, they got a dip now. You can see the health bars now are gone.
That's successful. That's good enough. You do give up a good amount of kills. I think that now the gold lead is equalized again. Basically even. Like a support or supportive jungle item.
Huh. Well, we'll have to think about it. We got more fighting. Palu, he's just going in. He's a true Giga Chad. He doesn't back down from a fight, and he's going to live. Hambak, though, getting pretty low. Going to save a second ult, but Kingen able to set up the kill on Hambak here for Jiwoo, who has gone very deep and might be traded back. And yes, he will. Morgan and Closer just burning everyone once again. And even Hype won the fight against Mbessa, against Kingen. And Bro take another big one away from Nong. Yeah, backs are stopped now. From the side of Nongshim.
Just let it go.
They're too late.
Just let it go.
TPing.
Just go to Dragon.
They're TPing.
Just go to Dragon.
They're TPing into the fight.
It's fine. You can cancel the back. Is not enough to make you lose the game. But if BRION now force a good fight and then get Nash off of that will be that will be enough.
It's very important to note that time with Ezreal, with Rumble.
Just don't flip it.
Well, they might. A lot of damage coming in. That is the Talia gone. Here's the turn, and the Wukong with the Coles as well over the top. And a lot of flashes come out. They avoid a bunch of damage. Morgan will get reset, but already Lahen's is down. And they are looking for more. Hype with the red buff really wants something more. They're only going to get Lahen's, which is nice. But
start it up again. Well, actually,
low on Sisyphus or something? Like, like the special eclipse or whatever. Yeah, don't remember exactly what it is. Let's see the ult now from Palu. Nice dash from Gideon, gonna dodge it. And now you gotta turn, but in goes Noshim. They're trying to isolate one target, and they will take down Hambak. And look at the Baron, it's so low, but Noshim, they're being shredded by an Ezreal and a Rumble. The Harpoon gonna land, but Jiwoo will back down from this, and he's got Kingen with them as well. And they turn the fight in a huge way, so many low health bars. But Noshim win it in the end.
It went from Hype. Hype goes forward, and then you can just see the moment where it's like, I'm doing it.
Doing Baron, by the way.
Oh, if it doesn't, I think they should be able to get it now. Unless?
One Q, one burst, no, goes to Kaisa.
So there you go. Triple Soul, or triple Drake, Cloud Soul as well, or Cloud Dragon, setting up for a possible 4, which I've been seeing a lot of the, the speedy Halo Blades Cho'Gath in the position to push anything else. Still fine. I don't think it's the end of the world, but that topside play not working out does cost them. Still, they're able to get Soul Point for themselves here. We have Jiwoo, who is getting very close to Zhonya's. Items across the board looking good here for Nongshim. And it's going to have to be a kind of a Hail Mary pick for BRION, I think, because even though I think that the champions on their team still maintain a lot of their power. Like playing out, I think he always, like thinking back to early Lahend as well, he's always been, just hasn't quite hit the peaks of barrel.
I feel like we're hitting new levels of like.
Oh yeah. In he goes.
All right, there you go. There's the pick, but he's got Zhonya's, and that's a pretty good ultimate to come in. But the knockback from the Talia is huge. In goes King and finds the backline. They got the 1 kill, but look at the health bars of Bro. They're all so low, and they're being burnt down. Morgan desperate for something, but he can't do it alone. And there you go. He gets taken out. It's only Palu, and it's 40-second death timers. I think they can just end the game.
That one is going to sting for Bro. Felt like this game was looking pretty good, and then Nongshim just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. 16-15. A bloodbath of a game here, Feldes. But Nongshim going to take the 1-0 leader, only a single game away from eliminating Bro out of the play-ins.
And that would be crazy, just like that.
There you go, Dad.
Yeah,
kind of thinking about how it'll soaked XP mid and actually is level 2, but the timing doesn't seem perfect here. And Hamburg is level 2. I think Lahen's hard.
It's just gonna kill him! He's just gonna kill him in the jungle! As River Shen just finds the jungler, ignites him, and kills him. Just like that. Lahen's first blood. And now they might be able to trade it here onto Kingen, who just waits and tries to hook shot away, looking to try to trade, gets a shield, and the dive doesn't quite work out yet, but they're waiting for the reset.
He's level 2.
He is level 2, and he's feeding off of the potion here. He's going to flash away, and Hype, no! Oh, he lives! Hype is alive. He's totally fine, but more importantly, so is Kingen. Third time's the charm.
Surely now he dies.
Surely he dies. Okay, he dies, but so does Palu, but it's an execution.
Oh, I could see Lahen's giggle. You can't giggle there, Lahen's. Check you on Crux. Also, look at where he comes from.
I think he just says his name? I'm not sure. Oh, it's me. Ah, okay.
So take another look here. So first he has his E prep to get away from the stun. Then he gets the heal here with the W. Obviously also was able to use the shield to stay alive. Flashes the crash down.
야모띠. 너무 재밌어. 너무 재밌어.
It's very fun.
I'm kind of wondering, like, if he doesn't... I don't think it really changes anything.
까비.
Try to get the execute. If he gets the W off there on
he's not going to be taking over the game, but he's definitely in a much better spot than the Camille right now. As Gideon getting on in there. There's a stun. The flash forward with the old Fisher. Lining it up, and they'll take him down. And even the kill is going to be given over to Fisher. Gideon
doesn't have flash. So
yeah. Fisher, though, I mean, he grabs the root, and now over the wall they come, and yeah, he's dead. But it looked like maybe he was going to get... That's such a Lahen's
Did
maneuver.
Lahen's just... Yeah, he just dubstep ignited, just walks up.
Yeah.
Ignites.
Keeping him around.
Is Hype is cleanse and flash. I don't think he should die.
Might be able to get something. I mean, Lahen's might just be able to kill him by himself. If he doesn't flash, absolutely. Yeah, he's...
Well, Tunneler is a really strong component, but I do think that he is kind of cooked, unfortunately. And Lahen's is 6 now as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna be getting some great team fights here from BRION, because otherwise things are looking dire. Closer is fed.
Way,
so
the player, but apart, they're just not the same.
Well,
I mean, Hype's had his moments.
This skirmish has got to work out.
We're trying to get in onto the Shen, but Hambach doesn't really do much. Okay, nice flash on in. Closer, gonna get it done. As Fisher gonna throw his ult in. They look for the trade, and Fisher, he's still alive towards the end. Eventually, he does go down. Gideon might just be unkillable. So they just say, okay, abandon that plan. We're not killing the Sejuani.
I think his heart still... I think I heard a heart still proc there.
He must have it by now.
Can they? Yeah, they should get this. Yeah, there you go. For a stack in the pocket. The fact that it... But
I think Gideon can just kind of walk in. Lahen's, though, different question as the ult comes in, trying to peel as Palu gets low, has to flash out of there. Lahen's also just going to burn down. And the Shen is gone without using his ult. Didn't have flash. Lahen's gets caught, and that will be the dragon over to Bro.
Yeah, Lahen's a little bit too close to the sun there. Felt safe. Was not. Because Gideon is a raid bus, but Lahen's is...
A raid bus. I love that. Here comes Gideon again. And he's got Shen. You know, the respawns come in. And now Kingen coming in. They're just bullying him now. Hambach dies for the 3rd time. And the dragon actually goes to Nongshim. I stand corrected.
You can see as well that BRION just weren't... Like, if Morgan is on that play, like, they can't do that. And I'm not faulting Morgan here specifically. This is a very consistent thing I think we've seen with BRION, where they just don't seem to be all on the same page. Because if you actually have all the members there, I'm pretty sure Hype also and Apollo also went away earlier than they needed behind to Sejuani. As we take a look, it also devalues the work that you did for this play as another engage.
Yeah, it's Camille Sejuani. Guess what? It's stacked up, and Palu is in a lot of trouble, and maybe Morgan too. As Lahen's, he's just trying to get Morgan, actually, not going to hit him. As Morgan jumps over the stun,
That's well done.
Taunt.
Yeah, jumped over the wall there a little bit as well. Actually using Lahen's to taxi out. Could have been worse.
Pretty cool. You know who's having the most fun in this game is Jiwoo. He has not really interacted with anyone at all.
I thought you were going to say Gideon. I feel like Gideon.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure.
Well, we all know it's Lahen's, the actual answer. Because that's just, he's playing Shen.
Well, it's Fisher's turn to play Bullet Hell. The ult is going to land here on a Hambak, but the fear will not. Hambak is just turret diving and dying. Closer as well. That's a big shot. And he is going to take a bunch of damage, but at least they get the kill. And Gideon is just hanging out in between the turrets. They zone away Hype, who unfortunately can't do anything in this game. The opposite experience of Jiwoo.
Feldas, I do not think that Degon is going to have to dye his hair green.
There's still a chance, okay? Closer's getting the turret.
What a story will be from
I mean,
this,
maybe
this
there's
point on.
nothing else, by the way.
No, I know.
Only
He doesn't need to. Again, he's playing for Lahen's.
Uh-oh.
As Sejuani.
Speaking of which, here's Lahen's, and we've got 3 people diving the turret, and guess what? It's Gideon who's tanking the turret this time. He doesn't die to turrets ever. And that's a free kill. They take down Morgan. Hambak, well, he's gonna... Lahen's is laning against Morgan.
Lahen's is just solo laning. He's like... he's only 2 levels behind Hambak.
He's got a farm, okay?
He probably... Oh, okay, at this point, he shouldn't beat him anymore.
Oh, he didn't get the last hit.
That's fine. He's a support. He doesn't need to know how to last hit.
He's busy shot calling.
Gio has been investing very well. Knocked out.
This is your strongest curse.
I'm trying my best,
you
man. I'm not done with this series. Come on, BRION. You can do it. Do it for Degon. Do it for the chat.
Right after you said it, they just started Otacon.
Oh, they're trying to set up a trap, but they're not taking the bait.
They're not taking the bait. No,
they got Palu. Oh, Palu. Palu from the top dome. No.
They only get the flash. Oh, it's so sad. Wait, did he? Yeah, he did. He flashed.
No.
Well, it was a nice try, Chronicler. I really, yeah. There's Degon.
He knows.
His hopes are down the drain.
Wouldn't you just say dashed gone?
For the Giga Chad army. Kingans just hit the turret.
They're not buying it.
I mean, it takes forever, you know? You can't just do Otacon. That's not the way it works.
Closer, you need to hit it.
I just got here. He was stuck in traffic.
Oh, the init's gone. Okay. Yeah, flip the game. Flip it. Do it. Wait,
flip the game. Flip that. Wait, where did Palu go? Okay, we're just flipping it. There you go.
No!
He got it. No. No shame. Degon's gone. Rest in pieces. Flash into Hybe's. Yeah, that's the most impact he's had all game. Kingan comes in. He's got a Shen on his back. And the game is over, Chronicler. It's over, Degon. They can get some withdrawals here. They might not end the game right now, but it's still over. All right, some kills, some 200 golds are going to be given over to the side of Bro. But we all know where we're at. Well, like 3 or 4 people died.
Palu was already dead, okay? So he would still get the buff.
True, yeah.
He would still get it, Valdez. He would. I don't know why, by the way. That's still, I don't get that. Why that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know why that is either. Jiwoo, okay, Closer.
Please.
It's his moment to shine. Oh, he's just getting ulted and feared. Oh, God, look at the damage. Hambak is already dead. The wallets are huge. Kingan is taking a lot, though. They're going to trade it back, but I just don't think it matters. The wallets here are just too big to handle. Hype is trying his damnedest, but it's not going to work. They're going to take them all down. Palu, the last one left, just going to get ulted for good measure. Why not? Stop the back. He's not going to do anything anyway. And they have Baron.
Lahen's still has his buff as well, as does Gio, as does Gideon. And I think that unfortunately for the Bros, they didn't didn't really feel like winning today. That's going to be the only reason.
They've looked so
unfortunately.
good recently.
I know. Hambach having an absolute clanker as well.
Oh no! Hambach
Doesn't kill Fisher.
just no, stop bullying him.
Oh no, look at high.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty over for them. But Gnome Sim.
Rose!
But Gnome Sim 2-0. And very clean, very